emails turned on for my streams, because you'll probably just get swamped with like 5 to 6 emails that I'm streaming as I adjust settings. I guess this will have to do for now. Shouldn't really be dropping any streams, but it probably, or dropping any frames, but it probably will anyways. So let's start this. Captain's name. Let's go ahead and will be Captain Plump One, of course. Lock that. The starship name. How about it's the Mushroom Legacy. And I think I'm going to keep everything on medium and normal. Enemy strength will be normal. Tutorial mode I'm going to leave enabled because I don't know what I'm doing yet. Let's see, mission briefing. Major Brass greets us with a stiff salute. On his desk is a plastic folio labeled Plump One, Rejected. You can only guess about its contents. So, Plump One, you think you're qualified for a fleet job, eh? We've reviewed your history. You barely qualify for work as the captain of a garbage scow. Seriously, there's no place for you here. Undaunted, we decide to use our underworld connections to meet with Lextor Mukron, the infamous Tiberian moonshine baron and interplanetary gangster. Soon enough, a meeting is arranged. Lextor, amused by our boldness, listens to the proposition and then offers one in return. You'll begin your voyage here at my secret base on the Tiberian moon. You'll leave the Glory system and explore Sector Prime. Your mission will last 20 years. You must return to this system before 4610 or be personally fined, and my fines are grave. The job, my starry-eyed friend, is simply to grab anything of valuable you can find. Technology, alien artifacts, life forms, weapons, even hostages. Bring everything back to me, and I will reward you well. First, you should get to know the Mushroom Legacy, the prize corvette in my private fleet. She's ship-shape and space-worthy, Captain Plump One, and she's yours if your mission is successful. We'll find out soon enough, Forlac. Oh, tutorial, homeworld trade. In the star system there's a colony where you can trade items based on their value. Move your mouse over an item to see its cost and interstellar credit coins. In order to buy the item you must leave something of equal value on the planet. So click the cargo and ship icons at the top of the screen to see what we have. Then click any item or ship system to pick it up and then drop it on the planet window to sell it. As you do, this credit accrues and is displayed alongside available items. Okay, I don't have anything in my cargo hold. What do we start with? We start with an Impaler missile rack, medium range capability, high speed, and mass. The guided Impaler is designed to rupture vulnerable low-grade starship hulls. Of course, we're not going to start with anything too good. A Neptunian railgun. Short-range railgun with powerful electric prongs that propel a lozenge of dense Neptunium at extreme speeds. It's a good point defense weapon, apparently. Electron matrix shield. An electron matrix that surrounds a ship. It affords adequate shield protection against the rigors of space travel. Fusion tube thrusters. Hydrogen fusion drive. Let's see, how much was this worth? This is worth 1. So I could trade it for a laser beam. Short-range tactical weapon that emits a thin beam of serine laser. Or a fusion rocket launcher. I think that I will just keep everything we start with for now. Because I don't know what any of it is. Okay, the star map is used for navigating around. We begin in orbit around Glory. Move mouse over a star system, it'll highlight, engage, causes us to move there, view displays information about it. Note the travel time estimate is also shown along the star line. Don't do long trips, and don't go through nebula areas until we get better star drives. At the top left of the screen are a number of icons, cargo and ship icon, play, pause, fast forward buttons. If things are taking too long, and F1 for the help window. So I can't zoom in or out. Everything is going to be incredibly tiny. What's the window like for you guys? Are you able to enlarge it at all? I'm honestly curious what it looks like on Twitch or on Hitbox. Can you guys even read the star systems? What about the date? Down in the bottom right. For some reason, quality and things like that are things that I actually worry about. Stretch to fit, huh? So we have Hellion, which is 157 days. Caldera, which is 146 days. Pale, which is 249. It's got an enormous red giant. Wait, yeah. Planets in orbit are most likely to be barren and long dead. See how slow that loads for me, Raid? Pale white stars are young and relatively hot. Planets orbiting a white star will likely be warm and able to support a wide variety of life forms. So, if we're going to explore, Pax is pretty much out of the question. I guess that's not too bad, is it? Let's see. Nah, it's not too bad. Stretch to fit. Okay. So we'll just go to Hellion here, see what's going on. You guys probably have a better view of the game than I do. We've explored a planet and found one or more items or life forms. The exploration window displays a picture and a description of the planet. We can rename the planet, which I'm not going to, and displayed below the planet description are any items that we have found. Okay. Let's see, Beelzebub. It's a geologically active hell world. It often has oily, sooty atmospheres and are clearly inhospitable to most life forms. Volcano planets are off limits. We do, however, find a hyperwave filter array. It detects starships by their energy signatures at a range of 3 parsecs. Not too bad. Just fit that there. Okay. So apparently we can only explore one planet when we go to a place. Omen. It's another red-orange giant, and everything's going to be dead here unless we stumble across an ancient civilization that will most likely want to kill us. A special event. Almost anything can happen while you're exploring a star system or a planet. Events range from discovering an ancient ruin to finding out that a star is about to go supernova. So this is Thurgal. It's a toxic hell world. It's hot, geologically young, and possesses either poisonous or corrosive atmospheres. Let's see. We've met Esmeralda. A perplexing event has happened on board the Mushroom Legacy. All of the towels have gone missing. After a fruitless search, an inquiry is held. One crew member claims to have seen Esmeralda recently. Well, it's probably time for us just to pack this expedition up and head back home. Without a trusty towel to keep us safe along the way, we should just give up. This star system, Niven. Yellow stars are in the middle of their lives. With wide biozones, they are among the stars most likely to harbor Earth-like planets. So this will probably be our best bet to bump into some intelligent life for now. We bump into the planet Rohan. Grassland planets are the perfect habitat for life. Okay? And we find a nebular extent calculator. This uncanny navigational device scans all nebular regions in the sector and calculates the border line where dense nebula meets open deep space. Might as well strap that in. See, I don't quite know what these two bars actually mean. Light speed, deep space, and nebula. Maybe that's our ability to move through them, the speed at which we move through them. The system Kringle. It's a red dwarf star. It's quite ancient and very dim. Any planets in orbit are most likely to be lifeless and cold. That's fine by me. Probably means we won't run into someone who wants to blow us up. The planet Hyperborea. It's a frozen world. Usually airless, perpetually cold and sterile. If an ocean exists beneath the ice, life forms of some kind might exist. And we find a particle vortex cannon. An advanced long-range cannon, the PVC fires a whirling disk of detuned neutron particles, which discharge powerful bolts of lightning at objects it passes. That is worth 4 points. Swap it out with our Newtonium gun and put that in the cargo hold. Okay. Now, what do we have here? The planet, or the system Lux. Blue-white stars. So far we've bumped into a bunch of different stars. Blue-white stars are just slightly hotter than white stars and often have new young planets racked by volcanoes and earthquakes. It's a good thing we can't send an away team. So we find the planet Karma. It's a desert world. And we get a large medium-range tactical tachyon ray gun. Okay. We'll swap it out for our missiles there. I'm sure that all of these weapon systems have pros and cons, not just in cost, but in their ability to defend and protect you at different ranges. If I go up here, we'll have to eventually cut our way through the nebula. I think for now I'm just going to avoid nebula altogether. It's going to take 1 year. We have to be back by 4610, so we've still got plenty of time. The system Magog. I have a bad feeling about this system. It's occupied too. That's lovely. So we have an alien encounter. Our sensors have detected one or more alien vessels within this star system. We may either avoid them, which moves us to the nearest friendly star, or engage them, which may result in combat. Without allies and powerful weapons, combat can be very dangerous, especially if there are several enemy starships. However, not all aliens are hostile, so it is worthwhile to make contact with previously unknown races. Okay. Let's go ahead and engage them. It's still early on in our career. We don't have a lot to lose. We find the Urluquai. They're large, luminescent, hemispherical floaters who feed on fear and death. Physically weak, they are natural space navigators due to their aquatic heritage. We call to you with songs of praise and peace. We are buoyant, trembling with the anticipation of our happy congress. In a play of colors, we will dance joyfully. And yeah, they want to fight. So, the combat tutorial. Good lord, this is dense. Battle view displays starship combat. Combat plays out in real time. You can pause it by pressing the space bar. All actions are executed on the battle view by first selecting a friendly starship and then clicking on something else. Blah blah blah. Default actions. Okay, special orders. Selecting friendly. Control bar. After touch up pop-up. Blah blah blah. Control bar. Note that the upper left side of the screen, you may select ships, increase, decrease, or stop time. Okay. So we are being surrounded by a lot of ships. I think those are ships anyways. Yeah, they're fighters, and we are actually doing pretty good at taking them down, I think. No. Yeah, take that ship out. No, we almost had it all. My options were fairly limited once combat started, it looked like. They had me surrounded by 5 or 6 ships. So during a valiant space combat engagement, the Mushroom Legacy is overwhelmed and utterly destroyed. Our career as an adventurer among the weird worlds of infinite space is at an end. Our score is negative 1064. Well, that just means we need to start one more time. Yes, great run, best run, highly successful. I wouldn't expect anything different. So, I should probably turn the tutorial off now. But, let's see. Do we start with anything different? Neptunian Railgun? Nope. I guess we're going to start with the same ones every time. And we could swap out our weapons, but we're not going to. This time, We'll continue heading the same path. Everything's different though, and an alien encounter already. Let's engage. It's the Klakar. The noble Klakar race of avians seek trade, not war. As the custodians of interstellar commerce, they purvey goods to many races throughout the galaxy, as they have for 1,000 generations. To summon us at any time, utilize our trade beacon. So we have explored a planet and found one or more items or life forms. Yes, yes. Oh no, we're not going to fight the ostriches. They are capitalists at heart. We find a hyperfoam injector too, a hull sealant delivery system that automatically fills hull breaches with expansive iridium sponge foam until proper repairs can be made. Seems like that could actually be kind of useful. So, I don't have anything I'm willing to trade. Everything is really expensive. An electron accelerator beam. Just keep our default weapons. Close this up. So, we got the Klakar beacon. Guess we can use that anytime we need to. Let's head down to, we'll first go to Pagan and then to Ember. It's the planet Girth. Rogue Freebooter. Freebooters are Terran space pirates, ruthless corsairs who acquire sellable booty through less than scrupulous means. Often freebooters will act as escorts for a price, as this one has. How much will it cost to hire you? They require payment. Well, I'm not going to give my Klakar beacon up, so we're not going to end up getting to hire anyone. I guess we could go back there later. Another planet that's got life forms on it. It's a Muktian. A highly intelligent yellow slug-like being. Muktians usually spend their long lives deep underground. The Explorer cast has returned to the surface and recently developed space travel. Awesome. Warning! You have entered Muktian space and are in violation of our legal claim to this star system. Desist and return to your point of origin, or we will be forced to protect our property. Let's go ahead and just leave. I don't feel like getting blown up just yet. I would like to find something. It's planet Siberia, and we find the Codex of Primordius, a folio of ancient scrolls hermetically sealed within an ancient time crypto cube, which, unfortunately, has been opened and ransacked. Legend: a dark and potent curse is contained within its inscrutable cipher. Okay. I guess that's just something that we can trade away. So we could go back, waste a bit of time here. I'm probably going to regret trading this away because it's worth a lot. But I want a mercenary with us. The mercenary would prefer something more practical. Forget it then. Game, I tried. I could force her to take it, it looks like, but no. If she don't want it, then fine. We enter the netherworld on our way to hell, and we find lookout frogs. Always met in pairs, these intelligent amphibians were uplifted ages ago by Garthan scientists for use as sentries, scouts, and even food. Okay. To the system Auric we go. If there were boarding parties or something, maybe they could help protect my ship. And we find some docile space wells. These slow behemoths range throughout deep space in schools of up to 100 wells or more. Sighting a school of wells is rare and is said to bring good luck. Unfortunately, I can't scoop any wells into my cargo hold, which makes me a little bit sad. We'll see how much luck they actually bring me. In Mariana, the marine world, we bump into a Snellopus, an omnivorous man-sized nautilus. When hungry, its feeding tentacle emerges from its cone to entangle small creatures. Okay. Most of this stuff, I don't know if it's actually going to do me any good. It only trades for one. Oh, and I didn't even notice that we were going to be moving through Nebula. That is a huge waste of time. I regret this decision already. I think we just spent like 2 or 3 years moving through there. Let's engage. Oh, Muktians. I want to see what they have to say. Crap. Well, back we go. I did not know that nebulas would be so slow. I can't believe it sent me there. Okay. To Auric we dive. Because this is totally like a submarine simulator. We are diving. This is going to take a year. I only have 10 years left. So we probably should hit these systems while we can. Fuck the slugs. Bust out the salt cannons. It's a vidcast from Lexter. Congratulations, Captain. You've made it to the halfway point. Mr. Zank and Little Big Tony are suitably impressed, I can tell you. Well, who are they? For now, let's just call them sponsors. Okay. We find a plasma coil cloaker. This highly sophisticated device renders a starship invisible to most sensors by remodulating the ship's energy background to match the background noise of space. I would figure that would have a higher value than it did. Now what I'm curious about is what happens whenever we return. In 20 years, do we still get to go back out? And we find a brass time capsule here in Amazonia. It's a jungle world. Guess the name fits. So, a brass urn with a royal seal. Inside is a colorful book titled One Fish, Two Fish, Red Shift, Blue Shift by Xander Seuss. That is quite clever. To Medusa we go. If it's a stone world, I'm gonna be kind of upset. We bump into the Zorg, a diminutive biped with an oversized hairless head. Physically weak, Zorg possess bizarre mental capabilities. A helmsman can fold space by rubbing its head with a charged iridium cranial wax. So, we ration our enthusiasm on this occasion of our meeting, and we encourage you to change course and leave this star system at once. I still don't really feel up to combat, so let's just leave. I'm on a mission of peace and exploration, not one of murder. We fly to the planet Argos, where we find the bottomless chasms of Mool. The deep trench at the bottom of this planet's largest ocean was created by vast tectonic forces. Who knows what lurks in the perpetual darkness and crushing pressures of its unseen depths, but ultimately nothing useful. So the unfortunate thing here is that I really don't have enough time to hit all of these other star systems. That's going to take 3 years just to get there because we have to go through the nebula. We'll hit Crux and then I've probably got to start heading back. So, Esmeralda. Lookout frogs are wily. Nothing can escape their keen gaze. Esmeralda has been caught in the act of trying to steal a valuable item. She is escorted to the brigs while the frogs stand guard. This is Weird World's Return to Infinite Space. Apparently I never actually saved my information whenever I updated it, so there we go. I just hit save on it. Now I'm kind of bummed out about this. I mean, maybe we could go to Omicron right here. This would be the last planet. It's gonna take almost a year. The space gypsies, quick! Hide before they steal your soul. Perdition. Crystal fish. Existing in a tenuous balance between evolution and annihilation, crystal fish inhabit hot springs and sulfur. Fumaroles. They are most definitely not edible, but they are awesome to look at. Hey, here's our passenger Esmeralda. She's worth 4. Esmeralda, thief, smuggler, and saboteur, is wanted in 5 star systems for a variety of crimes. Her notorious reputation and shady background only add to her mystique. The price on her head, 500 big ones. Wow, to get there it would take an insane amount of time. Like 5 years. Which we don't have. So, back from where we came. We need to make it back to our home planet. No, I'm not sure we're going to have time. This has taken me longer than I thought it would to get out of here. You ready to head back? Don't forget your mission concludes in 2 years. You best start making plans now. Come on, get out of that damn nebula. So... yeah, we can still make it. Maybe. It's gonna be cutting it close. No time for idle banter, Captain. You are overdue. We will meet as arranged when you reach Tiber. Lexter out. Okay. Well, I'm here. So do I need to retire now, or what? How does this work? When I reach Tiber... was I supposed to get somewhere? So I don't remember that. I don't see any place called Tiber. I feel like I'm missing something. 40 days overdue. Weren't we supposed to return to glory here? Does it want me to retire? Guys, I'm confused. What's going on? I guess... this is bumming me out a little bit. I guess we're just gonna try to retire. I don't know what else to do. We arrive at Lexter Mukon's secret spaceport on Tiber. He greets us jovially and tallies his cost versus the profits of the voyage. Little Big Tony grins. Mr. Zank says nothing. Mukron chortles greedily and hands you a cred chip. Our payment is 2,361 Starbucks. We accept Mukron's generosity and assume a new lifestyle as a mercenaries for hire, a position more appropriate to our experience, status, and wealth. Well, that was our total score. Got dinged 1,000 just because I was 40 days late. Which is kind of a bummer. Let's start again. Keep this all to medium. Pirate corvette, Terran frigate, a science vessel. Let's try the Terran frigate. I don't know if that'll be better for combat or not. Okay. I guess we always start on glory. We start with 3 weapons, so yeah, this one's much better for combat. Makes me happy. Our space speed is a little bit slower, it looks like, and our nebula speed isn't really changed because when it's nothing, it doesn't matter. We get another awesome crystal fish for our collection. I just wonder if they glow under black light. A nebular hydrogen drive. A ship with this type of star drive moves at 6 times the speed of light. Okay. And a hydrogen fusion drive. A ship with this type of star drive moves at 12 times. So it's not... I don't think it's better than the one I've got. At all. That's 12 times. That's 6 times. The only benefit this has is that it makes me move through nebula a little bit quicker. So if I get to a nebula, I can probably swap it out, and then it won't take me 6 years just to get through a little corner of nebula space. The planet Rohan. We bump into the gas gardens of Azuria, a place of solitude and alien beauty situated high upon a precarious mountain ledge. Peculiar mineral formations produce immense globes that ring musically and contain a pleasant aromatic soporific gas. We take pictures and do some scans, and that's all we'll be able to take back. Post them to our Spacebook page. Ooh, Graviton Implosion Drive. With this type of star drive, it moves at 20 times the speed of light. Now that's the upgrade I was looking for. There we go. Maxes out our deep space speed. And let's see. I can get to Niven in only 74 days now. So we should be able to hit all of these stars. It's a golden gnat. The intricately wrought golden gnat is one of the smallest automatons ever constructed. Legend. The gnat was actually a spying device used by Lord Fomax. It was created by the mad artificer Zabnoth. Okay. Just keep that. Be trade goods, I guess. Or retirement padding, if need be. Wow. That is a lot of ships. Do we engage or do we avoid? I'm gonna defer to my crew here. Yeah, this game has a really short time limit. It's basically made to be a coffee break game. Something that you play in small little bursts. Well, we got 1 avoid, 3 engages. I'm gonna consider Stannis to be saying engage. Mo Fleeker. I've not tried Space Pirates and Zombies yet. I thought about buying it, but I haven't got around to it. One thing I've noticed about you guys is that you always try to send me to my death, and you make horrible, horrible, horrible decisions almost all the time. I'm curious how many of you just want to see me die here. I ask for good input. I'm going to avoid them. Fuck all of you. Even if we do have to fly all the way back there. And we bump into a black hole. A black hole is a region of deep space where the gravitational pull is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape it. Let's continue. So we find the planet Rusk. There's a nova. The star is unstable. In 1 month it will become over 100 times brighter. At that time, an enormous thermonuclear explosion will destroy the system. Okay? Thankfully, with our new engines, we easily outrun it. And we get some more lookout frogs, which will help us against Esmeralda. I was half tempted to dive into the black hole, but I think we'll wait. Some danger fish. Originally, these were simply common fish that had been modified into cyborgs for combat use. In time, their electronically enhanced brains became sentient, and they rebelled against their masters. So does that mean that they are impossible to keep in a fish tank? And of course this one is occupied. There's only 1 blip. It's a pretty big blip though, some type of mothership perhaps. Let's engage it. It's the Klakar, hey. Okay. What do you guys have to trade? Piranha Bee, a Star Wisp, a Maison Lattice Shield, Titanium Time Capsule. We got a ton of life forms to trade. So we'll trade the drive. Wait a second, I got something in the background. Nebular Ramjet Drive. With this type of star drive, it moves at 10 times the speed of light through empty space, but twice as fast inside a nebula. That is good, because I was getting ready to have to go through some nebulas too. Moves at 20. I'll hang on for a second before I swap that out. So, the Nebular Hygiene Drive. What do I want? A Star Wisp? That's worth a little bit. I wouldn't mind having a Mason Lattice Shield. So I guess I get 1 free trade. Pick an item from your cargo hold and then click on the item. So I can do 1 free swap here, or I can just do free swaps. I don't have to actually balance it out. Is that what's going on? I don't see anything that says I owe any debt. So that was totally not a fair trade. I should still owe 3 coins. Are they going to get mad if I try to fly away? Anyways. Those guys are just so nice. Hydrogen fusion. Gives it 12 times. Okay, we'll trade this engine away for... where is it? Thought they had one life form that was worth 2. I already got it. It's the Wisp. 6-finned, 3-headed, a Dragonet. We'll take that. I think my cargo hold is now full, unfortunately. Thanks, Klakar. You guys are awesome. And what we'll do is we'll hit these places and then go to Antheum and then start going through some of the nebulas, maybe. We still have 16 years, basically. Ooh, wow. I don't have upgraded weapons, but I do have that super shield. Let's engage. It's the Zorg. He wants us to leave. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. I've got enough speed that I can waste it for a minute. However, if anybody wants to engage here, I'm gonna just fight it out. So I'm not going all the way back. A particle vortex cannon. Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, I have nowhere to put this. That's worth 2. It's worth 2. Keep my rail guns. Medium range guided tactical missile that delivers a 5 kiloton plutonium fission explosion on impact. I guess I'm just going to leave this behind, because it's not going to help me retire at all. Can get there in 171 days. We'll skirt the edges here. Occupied. Wow, there's a formation right there. It's the Garthan, a large carnivorous cold-blooded lizardoid. Physically built lizard droid, I guess. Lizardoid. Very strong and tough, but somewhat slow. As warriors and slave lords, they demonstrate their violent tendencies with a religious fervor. We scan you. You are foolish invaders. We relish your destruction. You are no match to our might. You are helpless monkey men. Okay, so... Yep, we're fighting this one out. I'm probably going to get completely killed here. Say it's too late to try and retreat. My shields are dropping. Can we finish blowing that one up? I'd be happy if we could. Oh yes. We'd decimated them. And we find a structural gluon shield, which I don't think we can actually fit. Well, I could, but I'm not giving up my good one. Yeah, that lightning cannon is overkill. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Another occupied planet. Wow, they've got a lot of blips there too. It's more Garthans. They've got a mothership. They've got a lot bigger ships this time. Might not actually survive this one. God, my ship is just so slow. They're sending their fighters after me. That's right, maybe we can pick them off before they even get close. Skirt the edges. We're gonna die here, guys. And yes, they spawn ships. However, my point defense is actually, I think, shooting some of their oh, they rammed me! I didn't know you could get rammed and blow up. Ramming maneuver engage, apparently. So our adventure score was 381. We had a lot of stuff that time. However, I was not planning on getting rammed to death. I like the Terran frigate. It can't hold as much, but whatever. Okay. This time, if we go to this side, we'll have a bunch of really quick, easy to hit planets, but then we'll kind of be isolated from everything else by nebulas. If we go here, we'll have to bounce around and work our way up and around. So let's go ahead and go to Karn. Captain, his lightning ball weapon is just way too powerful. He's zapping us to death. Better ram him. Commit all ships to ramming mode. Chaos Weevil. Don't care about any of these life forms. I need power. I need speed. I need shields. A windbag. A gentle balloon creature which spends its entire life amongst the clouds. I'm gonna fill my cargo hold up with little alien animal life forms. And a hyperwave telescrambler. It emits an undulating field of hyperwaves that can scramble telemetry signals and confuse guidance systems, causing incoming missiles and torpedoes to malfunction. That sounds like it's useful. No, so rude, right? The Garthans. It's a Garthan mercenary. He wishes to join our flotilla. He offers a death pact of loyalty for useful booty. Well, is he willing to take any of these? No. He doesn't want any life forms, dang it, so I can't hire him. Which is unfortunate. If I can find something good... Hey, it's the Klakar. Graviton Implosion Drive. I think we'll take that. Maybe we'll go give the fusion drive to that other guy. An Impaler missile rack. And a Nebular Hydrogen drive. Okay. So yes, I really want to hire this guy. We are super fast now. Warning, the mercenary cannot utilize the ship system. What about this? You know what? Which one's worth less? Here. We'll hire him anyways. Ram capable. Their ships are designed to ram you. It all makes sense now. I thought that they were just suicidal. We've got one blip. It's the Chokorek. The Chokorek are large, thick-skinned pentapie of average intelligence. Physically very tough, they eat fissionable materials and are in fact living nuclear power plants. They live on hell worlds. And they want to fight, apparently. You know what? Actually, since you can ram, just go straight for him. I don't even care. Well, hang on. Before you get too far ahead. Oh my. Well, I thought that he was going to have some type of missile defense system. Can I get you to retreat? Fuck it. He's disabled, I think, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a bad commander. Your engines are disabled, you are dead. I thought that he was going to have some weapons or something, but those ships are simply made for ramming. I'm not fucked. This guy is fucked. Unless he decides to ram me. So in fact he's in a giant asteroid, a lava pod. Oh, and he's got an up-close flat cannon. I'm dead. God damn it. This is why we can't have anything nice. What I want to know is why every single alien ship I bump into is quicker than me. I can't outrun them. And they just completely decimate me. Okay. Let's try the science vessel. I'm curious what it's like. What do I even start with? We start with one gun, a hyperwave filter array, detects starships, help us avoid them. Okay. Let's just close this. I can only have one gun on this ship. That's kind of scary. It's a sad day when an asteroid is faster than me. Ooh, a temporal flux shield. Upgrade already. This one's got a massive cargo hold, as it should, since it's a science vessel. That planet's occupied a marvelous toy. This uncanny object transforms into any being's favorite toy when held. Legend. It was presented to Babylon, to the young prince Arctorius on his 105th birthday. The young prince, huh? At 150. I'm gonna see who lives here. Probably a bad idea. Oh wow. It's the Mukatan. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to engage you in my science vessel. Seems like a piss poor decision. And I might be a bad captain, but I'm not that bad of a captain. Rogue freebooter. Will you take the toy? Or wait, what about a shield? She's pleased. She accepts it. I don't know if she has any weapons either. I mean, this is her arc of fire right here. I can't outfit her with anything. It looks like they're only good up close. This is my arc of fire, just up in the corner. Interesting. A continuum render array. With a longer range than its predecessor, its powerful anti-aliased hyperwave multiscans can detect the energy signatures of all starships within the sector. That's gotta be a lot better than mine, right? Put that there. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, I'm still going to go to Cestus even if we do end up having to run. Emits an undulating field of hyperwaves that can scramble telemetry signals. Of course, I'm going to give it to myself because I don't care about my companions. There are people here. Only been playing this for 46 minutes, roughly. That's a lot of ships. It's the Zord. I was hoping it would be the Ostrich people so I could get my trade on, but guess that's not gonna happen. What I need to do is go to Alabaster, go to Lucifer, and then go into Serpent's Coil there. Yeah, you can. I kinda thought that whenever I clicked on my ship up there. Well, these guys are gonna want to fight. So, can we retreat? Can we get out of here? Yes, we can. Nah, you haven't missed too much of it. However, I have been streaming on and off all night. We did like 2 hours of Sam and Max, and there's people here too? God dang it. It's the Zorg. I'm pretty sure I can't take them on. Dang it. We've almost got 10 years left. We're going to go all the way over here. It's going to take close to 2 years. But if I tried to go through the nebula to any other star, it would take just as long. We're halfway through our run. Yay, more space whales. They're so beautiful. The planet duet as the stars dance. One ship. It's the Klakar. Where were you guys whenever I needed you earlier? A Snellopus. So, what I need to do is trade some of this crap away. First, let's find out what this is. A chromium gong. A tall, hollowed chromium bell suspended by crystal chains. Legend, used by Babylon at the siege of Frunobulax. If struck 3 times, it will summon the 5 fiery furies. So, let's take that because that's... Ooh, I can actually use it. It's kind of scary. Melodium chronograph. A delicate spindle device upon which can be spun an assortment of brass cones to produce beautiful musical tones. Created by Mencius for Eldera. It was used to calm the young prince. Wow, why is the Dragonet worth so much there? It's got a value of 5. Ion Impulse Thruster. An advanced propulsion system that utilizes accelerated xenon ions to produce a strong impulsed thrust. So that will probably help me move quicker in combat. Go. Oh, I will summon them. We will get into combat and they will be summoned. A multi-missile launcher. Swap that out. Cenotaph of Rylex, a Plasma Coil Cloaker, Proton Shield Matrix. I've already got the Temporal Flux Shield, however. Electron Matrix Shield. Let's swap that out. She can only have one weapon too, which is kind of disheartening. I'm excited to see the 5 Furies. Plasma Coil Cloaker. Obviously I want my ship to have that. Gonna have to trade something away though. I guess the Snailopus will have to go. And my ship is fully decked out. There's Melodium Chronograph. I guess we'll take that. It's got more about. I can use both of them. Interesting. Okay. So let's go to Vizier here and then over to Amber. I have to keep watching my time. I'll probably only be able to hit a few of these planets before we have to go back. An Impaler Missile Rack. Not worth very much. It's probably all the excitement, besties. Limited Vacuum Collapser. A doomsday bomb which destabilizes a limited area of space-time, causing the vacuum of space itself to collapse into a lower energy state, destroying everything within 5 years. That's another item that I can actually use. Okay. Zwerble. We're gonna get into combat next time on this next planet. We see the Netherglades. Beyond the deepest, darkest swamps and fairy tales and legends of yore lie the Netherglades, a vast and trackless bog where dreams and nightmares dwell, an old story scoffed at until we saw this cursed place. Okay. So no matter where we go here, there's going to be combat. Chi. Let's hit Triangula, then hit Chi, and then I'm probably going to have to start heading back just to be safe. Engage. It's the Mukatan. Question is, can I use these things in battle? I don't think I can open up my ship. Chromium Gong. Does anyone remember if you can open your cargo in battle? I don't remember seeing that option. But I'm not sure where else we would be able to summon the 5 Furies. And I want to summon them. Shrug. That does me no good, Arsender. Well, let's find out. We're gonna stay here. Okay, pause it for a second. Nope. Stop, cloak, retreat. Let's just retreat, everybody. We're done. We is done. We'll check out Chi, and then I'm gonna use one of these, even if I can't use it in battle. It's the Garthan. Yes, we are fools. I'm not gonna allow you guys to ram me to death, so just screw off. Let's see, Chromium Gong, let's use it. I can't use it? Let's see, the soothing melodies of the chronograph lull the crew to sleep. We wake up an entire year later. I just lost a year. That's kind of crap. Beep, beep, beep. There's gotta be some secret to using it. If struck 3 times, it will summon the 5 Furies. Well, I've struck it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And let's use the limited vacuum collapser. Are you sure you want to destroy the Zwerble Swiss system and everything within 5 light years? No. That would destroy this planet, this planet. This one would be safe. It would blow up the black hole. Let's go back here and try to use it. Nope, I can't use anything here because of that right there. So we're just gonna have to get out of here. We've got to head back to Glory. Unfortunately, we've hit every single planet we can. We'll give this totally not a mercenary pirate guy one of the most powerful weapons in the entire galaxy. What's the worst that could happen? Let's see. The Space Bureau Administrator tallies costs. He breathes a sigh of relief and hands us a cred chip. We get 8,868 Starbucks. We accept our mission and pay and assume a new lifestyle as a promising xenobiologist, a position more appropriate to your experience, status, and wealth. I'm pretty sure if I fly into the black hole, it'll just shoot me out the other black hole. I think that they're just shortcuts. Let's do a large world. We'll keep it at normal nebula mass, normal enemy strength. And yeah, I don't actually want to be a science vessel anymore. We'll be a pirate one more time. This is probably the last run I'm gonna do for this game, and then I'm gonna switch it to something else. So everything is really spread out. Maybe it will reverse time. Only if we fly around it the right way. What, counterclockwise? Isn't that how you reverse time? So we're not going to go over there. Look what we find already, folks. A limited vacuum collapsor bomb. It's like, it's just begging us to use it. Please, blow up 5 light years of space. Another marvelous toy. And honestly, I'm not going to be able to deny it this time. A rogue freebooter. Will you take a marvelous toy? I don't care. You're going to take the toy and you're going to like it. Timeless Bauble. A ruddy teardrop-shaped crystal on a slender golden chain. Legend. Trapped timelessly within the perfect gem is Lord Fomax, Eldira's would-be assassin. I can use it. Let's use it. Do you wish to smash the crystal bauble? Yes. We crush the pendant with a hydro spanner, and the legendary assassin Lord Fomax appears. Grateful for release, he offers to grant you your heart's desire before teleporting to his hidden fortress. I want immortality. By the moons of Shandor, I have no idea what that is. Still, a wish is a wish. He laughs, and in his place is a Snellopus. So I guess you have to type in the name of an item that you want, and he'll give it to you. It's kind of interesting. Blow up the starter planet? I might try that. That's actually a good idea. Reactionless thruster. An advanced thruster system that creates a polarized field of gravitons ahead of a starship, causing it to constantly fall forward in space at high sublight speeds. Okay. Now what type of thrusters does she have? Fusion tube. She's got the same basic ones that we've got. I can still go blow up the start planet. What if I blow it up? Will I lose my deadline? Can I just fly around forever? A short-range tactical gun that fires a disruptive bolt of superheated plasma and charged particles. Swap that out. And what weapon does she have? A micro-meteorite gun. Short-range tactical projectile weapon that magnetically charges and propels an expanding cloud of material. It actually doesn't sound that bad. Okay. Exactly. I don't ever want to go back to the home planet. What's the point? What are you? It's a derelict vessel. We can go board it. That's interesting. Everyone stay alert. I don't like the signs of this. The hull is reading thousands of years old and it's pocked with micrometeorite impacts. There's no atmosphere venting. Well, this ship is just so incredibly slow because it doesn't have those super sweet engines that I've upgraded to. You think this thing's gonna wake up? Or is it a bomb? Is it gonna blow up? No flashbacks. Best is. Hold it together. Okay, you get up there. I kind of thought something bad was going to happen. Don't get disabled. No, don't blow up. I've still got full shields, and this thing is going to go down real soon. Come on, face it with all your firepower. Yeah, we've disabled it. Well, my mercenary did good. We slowly inch forward. It's a Reaver ship! They better drop something good. Mushroom Legacy, you better back up, actually. I don't trust this thing not to blow up in a massive explosion. I hope I'm far enough back. Oh, maybe now I can board it? Okay. Let's see what it's got. Never not board blown up ships. Derelict vessel. We have successfully boarded and secured a drifting space hulk of unknown origin. Inside we find the etheric mirror and the ancient mummy. Interesting. That was a good encounter. A lens-like eldritch mirror, from which reflects images of distant places. Aldera used this artifact to transpose her troops with those of her enemies. Let's use it. The mirror goes dark. Nothing can be seen within. And hey, a black hole. Okay. We find a molybdenum cone cannon. Short-range projectile weapon armed with nestled molybdenum cones that smash and crush exposed ship systems and hull plating on impact. Let's swap that out. Maybe change companions. Anyways, we've got the black hole there. Where is the other black hole in this system? I don't see one, so let's dive into Chernobog. Whee! Down we go. No, black holes kill you. They don't act as shortcuts or anything like that. The Mushroom Legacy is inexorably drawn into a black hole by massive gravitational forces. Time begins to slow as our ship accelerates steadily until it and everything aboard is stretched thin like spaghetti. Our career as an adventurer is over. God dang it. Honestly, I really like this game. I'll probably be streaming this more often. Nice little short runs, a ton of events and things to collect. Yeah. Should have used the bomb quicker. I wonder what happens if you use that bomb within 5 light years of the black hole. I fully expected it to act like other video games and be a shortcut. Space Rangers HD has ruined me. It trained me wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if you need if there's some type of item that will allow you to actually dive into black holes. Anyways, I'm gonna pause the stream for a moment and load up something else.